Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aaron's here with a video. We're doing two, actually. One was, as Aaron said, something about travel.
No, it wasn't about travel. Josh brought something up to me and a message, and it made me think maybe a good idea to do a video. And I really haven't thought it out that much, but when do you know whether you should spend more money now to make sure that you're going to do something, or wait a little bit and get it for a cheaper price possibly, but it might also mean that you're broke because you waited? In my opinion, usually the answer would be go ahead and spend more money now if you don't have enough self-control to be able to wait a while to get it for a lower price. Because I've had self-control problems when it's come to money, and it's like, well, I got money, so I got things to do, and then by the time I'm done with it, it's like, oh, I don't have money left to do this. Oh, well. So I don't know. When do you decide to do that? I guess depends on how much you really want to do what it is that you want to do. If you don't want to do it much, go ahead, take the risk, see if you can do it for a cheaper price later. But if you don't have enough faith in yourself and you really, really want to do it, go ahead and spend the extra money is what I would think.
Then you don't have to worry about it. Let me give you an example. And sometimes I get irritated with Aaron, and I'm going to give an example. And this isn't just about Josh, I guess. This is about...
Well, it's happened to us before.
No. Can you just tell the topic so I can get my head straight?
Well, first, like Josh is talking about his tickets to come out here. He could get a cheaper ticket by doing a mega bus deal that goes from Cleveland to Chicago, and then getting a cheaper train ticket from Chicago to Washington, where we are, and then a return trip for the full amount on the way back. So it ended up saving them like $45. But it's happened to us before where we've been, and they have a prime rib, and it's like $6.98 a pound, which isn't really all that bad. But it was going on sale 2 days from now at $5.98, but we might not be able to get back, and they might be sold out. So do you pay the $2 more to get the prime rib now, or do you hope like heck that in 2 days it's still there and you can get back to where it's at?
I wanted to say that's a good point. Sometimes you got to put faith in God. However, when it comes to certain things, like Aaron said, when it comes to buying something now or later, Aaron's taught me, like, for example, Amazon, you gotta look at pricing.
Yeah, it's not always self-control. Yeah. Like on Amazon, you might find that there's only one item of what it is left in stock at this price for $24.99, and you could afford to do it, but do you really want to do it now? But if you wait until next month, that one item might be sold, and then it's going to be $35.99, which is the next cheapest. You might want to go ahead and splurge now, even though it might kind of cost you a little bit. You know, as in, I might have to sacrifice a meal this month or eat ramen noodles because I'm overspending technically on that. It saves you money, but do you end up sitting there and say, I'll just wait and pay $10 more next month?
Or, as sometimes Aaron says, you know, like the Amazon thing, buy it now or buy it later. I'm one of those that Aaron laughs at me, I think, at times when I put my, he budgeted his Amazon at the first of the month. I budget my Amazon after my bills are paid. So we have two different things now. Do you pay your bills up front first, or do you budget everything calibrated? And me, I'm one of those that I budget after my bills are paid.
What I do is I budget all my bills, and then I say, this is how much I have left. Well, how much of this do I want to spend on Amazon? And then I budget my Amazon. So I still have money left over, and all my bills are paid. I just make sure that it's all worked out ahead of time. You, on the other hand, instead of running a budget, pay all your bills, realize how much you have left, and then say, well, this is what I got to spend. Now how much do I want to spend on that? And sometimes it works out that you're still spending money towards the end of the month and you didn't get anything. So it's a big difference in how we work things. So, but I always do a budget, and I try to stick to it pretty good. In fact, now I'm doing a slight cigar budget because I quit smoking cigarettes.
Which our next video is about cigars. But anyways,
I actually enjoy smoking a cigar now and then. I want to get a humidifier, but I really don't want to keep more than 10 or 20 on hand per month because I don't smoke that many of them anyways. I don't like getting all burnt out, and that happens when you smoke too many, in my opinion.
Well, we'll be
at least
talking
to me.
about cigars in the next
yes,
video.
next video we'll be talking about cigars. Rita walked off.
Yes, for a second. get my coffee.
I got a ham cooking, and that's about ready for me to put honey glaze on in about 45 minutes and stuff.
1 hour and 4 minutes.
I was thinking about doing some Ultimate Fighting Championship on the PS3. I haven't actually played that game since I bought it. It's 2009 UFC Undisputed. It looked okay. I don't know how it's actually going to play out, though. I'm not used to ground fighting and grappling and all that, so it's not like a boxing game or a martial arts game where you're throwing people around like Tekken or whatever. It's kind of a totally different style, so I may not even like it. I don't know. But I watched UFC yesterday and enjoyed watching it, so it made me think of that game, and I went and pulled it off my shelf and said maybe now's the time to try it out. Even though I'm close to completing Tiger Woods 09, it's 85% complete, so
we'll have to get Tiger Woods 012 or 13 soon.
So, anyways, I guess this video is pretty much over. The question... speaking of the question, I was going to get NASCAR 2014. It's going for $34.99. But next month it might be cheaper, so I actually decided to just wait till next month because it just came out recently and the price hasn't dropped yet.
As my mama would say, play it by ear.
And the last one that came out's already dropped down to $23 and it's not rated very well, so I can tell more from the ratings later. It seems NASCAR games they always mess up on and they don't do a good job, and with how popular NASCAR is, that upsets me. But anyways,
please add and subscribe. Please post comments, suggestions, feedback. Please add us as a friend, and may God bless the world, and Happy Easter, everyone.
Yes, Happy Easter.